What's up, style babes? Welcome back to my channel. It's Taylor Oriana, and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I got this custom color from my client. She wanted like a ginger color wig, and it's deep curly. It's 30 inches, and it's the Indian hair from Isee. This is what the hair looks like straight out of the packaging. Super soft. The curls were so soft. This is what the closure looks like. It's a 4x4 closure. No customization was done to the wig yet, and I'm just showing y'all if it snags, and it did get a little bit of snagging, not too much. Alright, so now it is time for the bleach bath. I'm telling y'all, if y'all have not did this yet, y'all need to stop painting on the bleach. Like, painting on the bleach is so last year. Do a bleach bath. I'm telling you, it's so much more quicker. You'll still get an even tone, unless like you're doing highlights or something. Do a bleach bath, because like I said, it's quicker. You'll get an even tone, and it's just less hassle. Like, I really hated applying bleach onto hair to lift it up, because sometimes it would be like a different tone, like it would be uneven, but you don't have to worry about this. So I'm going to take the 40 developer, and I'm going to pour a lot in because I want it to be very liquidy. It's not like when you're bleaching knots where you want it to be like thick. No, you want it to be liquidy, so I added a little more bleach in there as well, and I'm just going to stir that up a bit. And while I'm stirring it, I like to heat up my water. I use hot tap water, and I like to heat that up while I'm stirring it up a bit, because I just don't want any clumps of, the dry bleach. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of hot water to the mix, just to help making it like liquidy, because when the hair does sit in the bleach, it does thicken up after like a couple minutes or so. So adding the water to it will help make it more loose, because you want a loose consistency for this to get through the hair evenly. So now I'm going to put the hair in, and I did comb the hair, just to make sure that everything was nice and detangled and it wouldn't, interfere with the bleach applying onto the hair. So you're really just going to dunk it in like you would with the watercolor. And I'm using this like massaging scalp kind of brush thing or whatever. And I'm just raking that bleach through the hair. You can honestly use a comb, a denim brush, whatever, a regular brush, paddle, whatever you got, just use it. And make sure that you're getting that bleach through the hair evenly, because you just want to make sure it gets all up in there. You do not want no uneven tones. And that's just what I'm doing right now. So after I made sure that the bleach was on there, it already started turning. Like, this hair is so bomb. It started turning like a brown color. So I already know this is going to come out good. And after I make sure that it's fully coated onto the hair again, I do allow for the bleach to sit on the hair for about 30 minutes. 30 minutes was perfect. It started bleaching already, like y'all already seen. It started bleaching. That's what it looks like after 30 minutes. As you can see, the consistency got very thick. So that's why I always suggest that you do add a little bit of hot water into the mix. And even when you added that hot water into it, y'all see that it got thick already. So I'm just gonna remove that bleach from there, just so I can really get like a view of how much it bleached, because you can see that it did bleach a lot. But once I wash that out and show y'all the next clip, you'll see that it's really not that bright of a brown as I want it to be. So I'm gonna have to go in a second time and bleach it again. So now I dumped out that old bleach and water mixture, and I'm gonna go in with the rest of the bleach that I had. I really used like a full bag of bleach. It was that small thing of BW2 powder, and that was the perfect amount. I used half for the first time and half for the second round, and then I'm going to use some more developer, make it liquidy like before, and I'm going to go in with some hot water, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that to the mixture just to help make it liquidy like I've said before. And I'm going to go in and basically do what I did the first time, you know, make sure that the hair is fully saturated in that bleach, you know, and then after that I do let it sit on for another 30 minutes. I don't go over 30 minutes.
I would like to get to know if you could be the kind of girl that you could get down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but
So after I wash the bleach out with just regular water, I'm gonna go in with this Swab Daily Cleaning, clarifying shampoo. And you want to go in with some clarifying shampoo because that's gonna really make sure that all that bleach is out of that hair, because you just want to get all that bleach out. Leaving bleach in the hair is no good. It'll make the hair dry, brittle, and that's what the clarifying shampoo does. It gets any grease out, all the dirt, oils, all of that out of the hair. And you see it's already sudsing up, and that was the first wash. You can get this exact clarifying shampoo from like the dollar store. So now it's time for the watercolor, and I'm gonna go in with some Cajun Spice. I'm gonna actually use the whole bottle. All the colors that you see, I use the entire bottle. I don't use a little bit. I literally use the entire bottle. I'm gonna stir that up. The water it's not like piping hot, but it's definitely hot enough. And I'm just gonna go in and stir that up. Next, I'm gonna go in with the full bottle of French cognac from Adore Dye as well. And I'm just gonna, stir that in.
I would like
The color is like a dark brown, and then I'm gonna go in with the Orange Blaze. This is what's gonna make it pop. It's gonna make that ginger pop. It's not a bright ginger, it's like a dark ginger, and this is what gets it to pop. As y'all see, that orange is very bright. And I was gonna use half of it at first, but then I was like, might as well use the whole thing, go big or go home. Of course I was gonna test the strand first, before I dipped the whole wig in there. But yeah, I'm gonna use a whole bottle of that, and like I said, that's what's gonna get it to pop. It's gonna be that dark ginger color and really get it to pop, because it was really gonna be like if I had just left the two colors before, it would have been like a brown color. So now that I finished watercoloring, I'm going to use some silicone mix. Silicone mix is not new to my channel. This is what I always use. Deep condition my wigs, condition them, whatever. Bring back the softness, bring back all that life that it had at one point, because we did do 2 different bleach jobs to it. We applied color to it, and now it's just time to bring back that softness that it once had. So I let that sit in for a couple minutes, probably like 10 minutes. Then I washed that out, and then wash out any remaining color. Also, wait, just so y'all know, make sure that you're using like cold water or like not lukewarm. I don't really know how to explain it, but don't use on hot water, because using hot water will wash that color right out, and you do not want to do that because this is semi-permanent dye, so hot water will make that wash right out. So now I'm going to go in my crystal clear. My crystal clear is my girl. It's literally like a top coat. A nail polish is going to make the hair shiny, and it's also going to lock in that color, because I've noticed ever since I started using crystal clear, anytime that I'm using semi-permanent dye, it really doesn't run, too much. And I didn't want that because this hair is curly, so I know my client's going to be wetting his hair a lot. So yeah, use crystal clear when you're doing a semi-permanent dye. It really locks in that color and it brings up the shine. Alright, and there we have it. That's what the hair is looking like in its natural state. I let it air dry, and the color is literally pops. I love this ginger color. This is my new mix when I want to do ginger. I will do this again. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new here, and follow me on my socials, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye, style babes.